Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nilam Anjali. I'm a student of vocational school at Diponegoro University. My study program is Logistic Management and Administration. It's a pleasure for me to be here today, and before I start my presentation, I want to ask you a question like, have you ever wondered why logistic transportation is still permitted to operate during this pandemic? Well, transportation for logistic activities has an important role for country's economy. So, the topic of my presentation today is about the role of logistic transportation, and I have divided into 3 points. The first one is the role and function of transportation in logistic activities. The second one is the parties in logistic transportation, and the last one is types of logistic transportation. Firstly, transportation plays an important role in logistic activities. In addition to its main function to increase the movement and connectivity of people and distribution of goods, transportation also has these following rules. Number one is to increase development. With logistic and distribution activities, the country's economy will develop. Number two is equitable distribution of community needs so that inequality does not occur. Number three is to facilitate the economic activities so that state income will increase. And also number four is for supporting and encourage the regional growth. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. The second point is the parties in logistic transportation. The first one is the shipper and the receiver, the parties who need the movement of products between two locations in the supply chain. Second one is transportation service provider company, also known as carrier and agent. The carrier makes investment decisions regarding the needs of business and transportation operation. The third one is the government, which provides the necessary infrastructure, such as construction of railways, highways, ports, airports, and also makes transportation policies to create a fair and competitive business environment. The fourth one is information and communication technology, which is needed to provide a real-time and accurate information between shippers and receivers. And the last one is the public, who have interest in transportation needs that can be easily reached, low cost, and safe. Indirectly, the public create demand for transportation services by purchasing products. Now, let's look at the following picture. These are logistic transportation. This is a pipeline that primarily used for transporting crude oil, refined oil products, and natural gas to the port. This one is sea freight, which transport containers by ships. The development of trade between countries using maritime routes has provided the growth of containerization. On the right here is an air freight, which offer very fast transportation services but with expensive transportation costs. The use of air freight is more appropriate for relatively small size and high value or shipping goods that require fast time and long distances. This one is logistics trade, appropriate for transporting goods that require large capacity, weight, and long distance. And last but not least, trucks. For long distance, trucks is more expensive than train, but offers the advantage of door-to-door shipping flexibility and the shorter delivery time. Okay, that's all that I can present to you. In brief, I have explained to you the role and function of logistic transportation. Then I explained the parties in logistic transportation. And the last, I explained to you the types of logistic transportation and its main function. To conclude, I'd like to say that logistic transportation has an important role for a country's economy. It also has various types according to the needs of goods. The government also has to develop its facilities and infrastructure. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.